This might be one of the most vulnerable and borderline depressing videos, like vlogs that I've done on my channel, most personal, because hello, how are we? Can you see my nipples? Probably. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're in for a treat, and by we I mean you, because I am feeling all sorts of unhinged today. I have no one to talk to right now. Olivia's asleep, so I got you, my friends. Anyway, hi, it's been a minute. May was a chaotic month for me, and my channel got demonetized, so I truly had not a great month. It was a fun month, just not great. Anyway, I got my new desk, but because May was so chaotic and I'm feeling so unhinged, my house truly looks like a junkyard. That might be an exaggeration. The backyard does. The inside of my house, messy. So I thought in today's vlog we would clean, we would chat. I'm trying to like get back in it, you know, like get back to posting, get back to cleaning and tidying up. I really want to declutter a bunch of just crap that we have that we really don't need, organize Olivia's room, organize my closet, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna turn my craziness, unhingedness, when I say crazy I don't mean like literally crazy, I just mean like chaotic, and turn it into chaotic good by cleaning and decluttering. So join me if you will. But actually, before I do any of that, I'm gonna rewind to like a few weeks ago when I went to Trader Joe's, because one of you on Instagram told me you missed my Trader Joe's hauls, and I love me a Trader Joe's grocery haul. So here you go. I just got back from Trader Joe's. I thought I would do a haul. Here in one of the cabinets right now, but I don't have my tripod down here, and Olivia's taking a nap. Okay, got this for Olivia, baby cauliflower. These cheese empanadas are, why did I say that? Like, I don't know how to speak Spanish. Cheese empanadas are really good for a quick breakfast in the air fryer. Rainbow cauliflower, once again for Olivia. I'm gonna make a cheese board this afternoon, so I got pepperoni and a bunch of charcuterie meats. This I thought sounded good for margarita, spicy mango lemonade. And then for the cheese board, I have one of my favorites, the caramelized cheddar or caramelized onion cheddar cheese. I wanted to get a few sauces, so this one sounded like the one they have at Cava. Everything but the loaded dip also sounded really good. Chimichurri sauce, this is new and I'm excited. I also love the chimichurri rice. I've been wanting Peruvian food. Not that chimichurri is Peruvian, but that just reminded me of that. These are also new, the unexpected cheddar chicken sausages. I love that cheese that they sell, so thought we would try that out. Then 2 raviolis, the porcini mushroom ravioli, and ketchup pepe one is always good. The beef birria, I love birria. I thought it sounded really good. Obviously it's better to get it like from an authentic Mexican restaurant or make it yourself, but this sounded like an easy dinner. These they've always had, but I think they repackaged them, the sea salt brownies. I love these. Olivia loves naan bread, so I picked up the garlic flavored one. Also new, rosemary croissant croutons. They sounded amazing. I didn't even know they were croissants. A classic. I love this for mocktails when I was pregnant, but now for margaritas. A new cheese, the chive cheddar for the charcuterie board. Mozzarella for Olivia. This is one of my favorite cheeses, Le Delicie Le Bourgogne. I don't know what that means, but it's really soft and yummy, so got that for the cheese board. And one of my favorite easy side dishes is these potatoes, country potatoes with haricot birds and wild mushrooms. Delicious. The plantain chips for the dip I was obsessed with when I was pregnant, and it has no added sugar, it's just a bunch of juices, so I thought this would be good. These are so good. They're purple ube cookies. I don't know why I said purple. I guess I meant to say purple jam, but a lot of people know what ube is. That they got a ton of coconut water. These are also new strawberry vanilla pretzels. I actually love the ube flavored pretzels, so I got these to try. Wine, Dante just picked this one up. This is new and I'm so excited. Truffle everything at all times, but Trader Joe's only does truffle season towards the end of the year, like the holidays. So I'm shocked to see a new thing pop up like in the middle of the summer. It's truffle aioli. I will let you guys know how that is. And then another truffle thing is this truffle barbecue sauce. I'm not a huge barbecue person because I find them to be really sweet, so I'm hoping this one is better. These are Dante's, he loves them. More, I got tostones just to have on hand. Also new sour cream and onion flavored rings. For the cheese board, I got focaccia. I'm gonna put it in the oven. Takis, Trader Joe's version. This one we had last night. It's actually right here. And it's really good, so we got another one for tonight. And then two more. This one I've never seen before. It's called Le Blanc French Fists. Light and crispy. I don't know, it sounded good. This one also sounded good. I'm kidding, I definitely got it because of the label. There we go. Cute. Okay, that's everything. I need to put all this mess away. I have so much to do still and we wasted a lot of time. Oh, also I got these flowers. I love the look of baby's breath when they're colored, and I saw this pastel bunch that I thought would be cute, and a bunch more. Oh, so cute. Okay, it's been a minute. I was making lunch. This looks stunning. It looks like kava. Just like grabbed a bunch of things, threw it in a bowl, said it's a kava bowl inspired thing. Having a Diet Coke. Guess who woke up? Hi. Hello. Look. Look. Who's that? If you can see herself in the viewfinder. Hi, cutie. Say, I love some cucumber. Nope. Okay, I love cucumber. She's teething bad right now, like real bad. So are some like protein waffles that have like butternut squash and like veggies, sweet potatoes, and her emotional support cucumber. And yes, she's not wearing a bib, but I don't want to talk about it. Okay, I'm gonna eat. So I wasn't really thinking about vlogging again. I was actually going to just delete this vlog because a lot happened since I started filming. But then I realized that number one, I really needed to vent, and number two, maybe it would be helpful for me, but also maybe for someone going through a hard time right now. So this might be one of the most vulnerable and borderline depressing videos, like vlogs that I've done on my channel, most personal, because it's been, I don't have words for how hard this week has been. And I say that lightly, believe it or not, because it's almost like I have no right to say that. If you have any grief trauma, if you've lost someone that you love and you don't like to talk about it, maybe this shouldn't be the video for you. But I almost feel like there's certain things that I just need to like blur out, like word vomit, you know, like as I do with my vlogs. And usually I do this, I realized this recently, I do this but I never post it. So I'm not really sure if I will, to be perfectly honest, because sometimes I get a little uncomfortable with certain people that could potentially watch my vlogs, so I always hold back on posting. But I thought I would at least try to attempt to talk to more people than just myself. There's nothing funny about this, I'm gonna add that too. I think I have a weird way of coping with hard times, especially death, so I apologize if it sounds insensitive in a way. I think I have a weird sense of, it's not even a sense of humor at this point, it's just like a weird way to cope with things when they aren't necessarily going right. So I started this vlog saying, you know, May was so chaotic and I'm feeling unhinged and I can't wait to you know, clean the house and all this stuff. And I found out that next day that my brother-in-law had an accident at work, and my husband didn't come home that day. And when I talked to him, he was kind of explaining to me what was going on. And I want to put a big ass disclaimer out here that I will not get into details. My brother-in-law, my husband, his family, they're not public figures. Not that I am one, but you know, I choose to put myself out there on the internet for 64,000 of you to hear. They didn't. So I will not get into details on what happened. I will speak solely for myself. But my husband calls, and at that point I guess I didn't know the extent of it. I thought it was just, you know, something that landed him in the hospital, that he would be fine. And it turns out that wasn't the case. And when I tell you, this was probably one of the worst weeks of my life, I'm not even kidding, because it was hard, and it was hard to see someone that I know and that I care for, like my brother-in-law, go through that and pass away in that way. But also, I think the hardest part was to see my husband, the person I love, the father of my child, be in so much pain. His mom, his dad, his brothers, who I consider my family, be in so much pain. My brother-in-law, Andres, in that way, like seeing him like that, and it was just a lot. One of the worst weeks of my entire life, because I always think I'm so chaotic, life's so crazy, things are so busy, I'm so unhinged, and then things happen. I'm just like, oh no, like no girl, you have no idea. And you know, life not only has a way of humbling me, and like I said, it's not funny, but it has a way of showing me that maybe I'm not living life the right way, and these awful, terrible, awful things have to happen for me to realize, like, maybe this argument that you picked today isn't worth it, or maybe you should call your dad and be less of a brat, or maybe that friend that you haven't talked to in 2 years, you should talk to her. And I'm grateful that in some ways I've matured enough to realize that life is sending me, or God is sending me, these signs. But this time around, it was so difficult to understand why this was happening. And to this day, I mean, it's been 4 days now. There's no explanation, there's no right thing to understand why the hell this is happening. But more than anything, I think my pain is his, you know, seeing my husband go through this as I stare at our wedding album. I don't know what to do, y'all. Like, I love him with all my heart, with all that I am, and seeing him in so much pain, and unimaginable pain, because y'all know, if you've been watching my channel for a while, how much I love my brother, and how overwhelming and stressful and hurtful it was for him to be in Afghanistan when there was a war going on and bombings and American soldiers were dying, and I was pregnant, and all I wanted was my little brother home. That's all I wanted. And I got so lucky that he's here. He met my baby, and he comes over when I need him to, and he bothers me when I don't need him to. And that was my biggest fear a year ago, you know, like my brother not coming home, especially because he is in the military, and I was just so scared and anxious, and that's all I would think about. That's all that would like stay right here, you know, like my little brother. And in my birthday, I was like, oh, I miss Simon so much. I knew he was okay, and he would call me and he would talk to me, but it was just so scary to have my baby brother out there in such a dangerous situation. And my husband is the oldest, and that was his little brother, you know, like his best friend, the one he worried about. And it's an unimaginable pain and an unimaginable situation that he's going through, and and I don't know how to be there for him more than I am. Like, obviously I'm here and I hug him and I talk to him, but I don't know how to make it right because I can't, and I don't know what to do, y'all. Like, I don't know how to fix it. I want to so bad, so bad. I wish I could just like do anything to help him heal, to make his heartbreak better, and I can't, and I don't know what to do. And it's just so hard to see the person you love like be in so much pain when it's completely out of your hands to make it better, and when you're such a control freak who wants to make it better, you know. And I feel like the worst is yet to come. Like, this happened Tuesday and today is Friday, and it feels like life almost like stopped for a while. Like, almost like every single day feels like 3 years. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to put it into words. It just feels so heavy and slow and unimaginable. Like, he says like it's like a nightmare, and I expect to wake up anytime, and when I wake up from sleeping or a nap or anything and it's still my reality, it's just heartbreaking, and I don't know what to do. Like, and I guess in a way that's why I wanted to come on here, because I know a lot of you have lived way more life than I have. I know a lot of you have grandchildren and have lost people because y'all are way older than me, and I don't mean that in a rude way. I just mean like y'all have more life experience, and y'all are always giving me advice, you know, like, Philo, wear this, no that, or, well, with my baby I did this, but now I have grandchildren, I do this, and it's almost like it's funny, kind of like I use my YouTube channel and my Instagram as an advice column, but instead of me giving y'all advice, y'all give me advice, because, you know, a lot of you come from all sorts of lives and experiences and things that maybe I would never live, or I'm living now that I didn't know before, or maybe I feel a little lost and I need some help or guidance, and y'all are there, you know, giving me advice and telling me what to do. So maybe that's kind of why I felt inclined to vlog and just seek out some help and advice. I'm not really looking for condolences or anything like that. I think as much as it hurts me to see my in-laws and my husband in this situation, and as much as I love my brother-in-law, I want some help on how I can help them. And I know it's kind of out of my hands, and I know, you know, I can't do anything to make it better, but if you've ever been through something like this in any way, first of all, I'm so sorry, because I saw their pain and I see it today, and I know I will continue to see it. But if you can give me some advice or encouragement or tips, as silly as that sounds, on how to help my husband and my mother-in-law and my father-in-law and my brothers-in-law to not get over, because I feel like this is something you never get over, but to navigate this life from the day he passed away on, and grief, and sorry, I pulled this right here if you're wondering what I'm doing with my hands, and grief and pain that comes with grief, and losing someone so unexpectedly, and losing someone as important as your brother or your son, or, you know, I would appreciate it, because I feel like I have lost people. As y'all know, I lost my grandma a year ago, and I still cannot talk about it, and it kills me because my grandma lived a long, fulfilling life. She had 4 children. She had 6 grandchildren, a great grandchild, Olivia, and she had an amazing marriage and a long, fulfilling life. My grandma died at 92 years old with no regrets, with nothing. She was ready, you know? She was sick and in pain and she was ready. But he was 27. He was 27 with a whole life ahead of him. And people to love and children to have. And it's just not fair. It's not fair to see someone that you see all the time pass away like that. And I say that as like an outsider almost, you know. I can't imagine how my husband feels. That's his brother, you know. I have a brother. And the craziest part is that after it happened, I called my brother, and my brother and I are very, you know, I might get on here and tell you how much I love my brother and all that. My brother and I don't tell each other I love you or anything like that. We barely hug. He's my best friend, don't get me wrong, but we're not like emotional, sentimental, or anything of the sort. So when it happened, it really put so many things into perspective. One of those things being me telling my brother all the things that I want to tell him, that I feel while he's still while he is still here with me, you know. And I don't know if I'm gonna go tomorrow or if he will, and I hope I do first, because I can't imagine a life without my brother, and I never want to. But it just opened my eyes to just telling people how you feel. And in the past few months, I've reconnected with a lot of people that I love and that I missed. And I wonder what inclined me to do so, you know, like why now? Why would I reach out to people now? And I almost feel like it was God's way of telling me, like, you're gonna need these people in your life, guiding you or being there for you or listening to you. I'm glad I did. And like I said, it just opened my eyes to letting go of a lot of rencor. How do you say that? Like, it's like petty problems or pettiness that I had, or issues that I had in the past with people. And that's why I kind of just like told my brother, I was like, I don't care if you think this is cheesy or if we don't talk to each other like this, but I need you to listen. And just to like never wait too long, you know, because I feel like tomorrow isn't promised for anyone. And I'm glad in a way that, I mean, it's not about me at all, but it brought his family together, and seeing them just drop everything, their jobs, their children, their wives, and they're here. Like, they just came to Houston to be there for each other, and that's something my family would never do. Like, a handful of them maybe, but the majority of them wouldn't just drop everything and come here for the good times. Don't even worry about the bad times. And to see them be such a close family and so supportive and so amazing. Like, my husband, you know, all in all, is so incredibly lucky to have one of the most amazing, selfless family members I've ever met in my life. And it's really incredible to see them come together, talk, like share memories, and cry together, and laugh together, and drink together. It's just really, really amazing. And I know I'm making no sense, and I know I'm rambling, and I know I'm jumping from one subject to the other, but the point is, it just really made me reconsider a lot of things and just say things out loud. And I know I've been talking for 20 minutes, so probably like no one is here anymore. But if you are, and the off chance that you are, you know, if you have a family member that you don't talk to, you're estranged from, you haven't talked to a friend that was like your sister or your brother, reach out. You really never know, and you don't want to regret anything, you know. Like, I feel like for a while I lived my life with a lot of pettiness in my heart, especially towards friends that I love so much, that I never stopped loving, as a matter of fact. And recently, as I matured and I saw life in a different light, I reached out to them because I was like, these people that I've been pushing away, or that I haven't been there for, or that I didn't deserve as friends, like, I need them, like, I want them, maybe in a selfish way, but also like I realized their value in my life and how much I truly appreciated their presence or their love or their friendship. So, you know, if this serves my rambling, serves as anything, I hope it serves as a sign. You know, if you've been thinking of reaching out to your cousin, or reaching out to your sister, or reaching out to your mom or your dad or your grandparents, or your friend from college, or your friend from your childhood, or your neighbor, I honestly don't care who you're thinking about right now. But if you're thinking like, dang, I miss fulanita tal, like whoever I just mentioned, and you miss them, and you did something or they wronged you, it's been 5 years or 10 years, and you need them in your life for whatever reason, or you want to apologize, do it. You never know. You never know, because life changes like this, and then what? You're crying at their grave because you regret whatever you did or didn't say. You know, I like to leave some homework. Maybe I should have been a teacher. No, I don't have the patience for that. Anyway, I guess what I'm trying to say is, please, I'm begging, like, I'm always considering leaving like an Instagram question box, which would be so insensitive. Tell me what to do. Like, tell me how to navigate this grief and this journey of healing with my husband, with my mother-in-law, with my father-in-law, with my brother-in-laws. How do I help them? What do I do? But also reach out to that person that you miss. Reach out to that person that you wronged or that wronged you, and that you constantly think of, because I did that with my childhood best friend recently, and truly, I cannot put this into words. It is the best thing that I've ever done. I swear my camera, I was like, girl, can you shut the hell up, because it was like turning red. That I reached out to my best friend from my childhood, and after I think 5 years almost, no, maybe like 3, that we literally did not talk. We literally like caught up. No time had passed. Like, I've never missed someone so much that like mentally I didn't know I missed, because I was like putting myself in this box like, no, you don't need to reach out to her, why would you, blah blah, like just like pettiness and stupid me, you know. But now that I did, I regret not doing it sooner. I regret not doing it like the day after we stopped talking, because you need your people, you know. And like I said, you never know what's gonna happen tomorrow, and anything could happen, and I hope it doesn't. But like, if I had to leave this world in any way, I don't want to leave it with like unfinished business or pettiness that I decided to hold on to, you know what I mean? So I don't know, I guess my brother-in-law has taught me a lot in these past week on how to start living my life and to stop worrying about very mundane, dumb, petty shit, to be honest. And this is just your sign. I needed a sign like this a while ago, so this is your sign. If you have a person that's coming, you know, the name is like in your mind right now, then maybe this is your sign to reach out to them and try something new for fun. But anyway, I don't really know what I'm doing at this point. I'm just talking to my camera. I've been talking for 20 something minutes, and I do this sometimes. It's embarrassing. Sometimes when I'm driving, that's why the most embarrassing video I'll ever post. If I posted, because you might be thinking, feel like, wow, this is so new for you. No, I've done a video like this like 5 times. None of them have seen the light of day. Anyway, what's I saying? I don't know. The point is, I don't know how to fucking breathe. And let me tell y'all something. Skippy, y'all saying? Skippy has been acting a little weird lately. And truly, like, one of my biggest fears in life is losing one of my dogs. Because I know physically I'm not gonna be able to handle it. And Skippy has been like acting like a little decaying lately. And I'm just letting y'all know I'm not gonna be okay. I don't know how to breathe. Like, I wasn't made for that. I'm too weak of a person. And I know life is about death, literally. But like, I don't know how to do it. Like, I'm not emotionally strong enough. Physically, I'm definitely not strong enough. And like, I just don't know how to handle it. Like, I don't know how to act. I don't know what to do. And don't get me wrong, I've lost like 3 very important people in my lifetime. Like, I guess as an adult-ish. Like, the first one was when I was 16, maybe 15. And she died of cancer. It was like one of my aunts. And that was hard and tough, but I feel like I had so many like teenager things going on that while I was like very upset and her absence was like heavily felt in my heart and my everyday life, I didn't really get a chance to process it. Because I did process it because it took so long and we saw her decay because of the cancer. It got so bad. Then we had my grandma, who, like I said, she was 92. She lived a full life. And the past year before she passed away, it was a very difficult year for her. Just health-wise, she just was slowly decaying and in so much pain. It was a lot of like back and forth. And I feel like it was her time and I had accepted it. Even though to this day it's terribly hard for me, I accepted it and I knew it was for the best. But then it was like 2 other people in Puerto Rico and during the pandemic that I couldn't like really attend, who died pretty unexpectedly, I guess. But like I said, it was hard for me to even process it. But this is just like a whole different level. Oh, actually I'm a childhood dog. And you might think, you feel, you're so dumb. Why would you talk about dogs right now? To me, these fucking dogs, I just know that they will shatter me if they passed away. Just letting you know right now. Like, my life would never be the same, and I know it's coming one day, hopefully not soon, and I know it's going to kill me. Like, every fiber of my body is going to die when it inevitably happens. It's not that I'm drunk, it's that I cannot speak English. But the point is, I feel like I'm very weak. And I'm too weak to support my husband, who is the person that's going through this. So I need to grow some balls. But not only that, I need to be strong. Like, life is about grief and life is about death. And I don't know how to do it, y'all. Like, I can't die when my dogs inevitably die. I have a husband and parents and a baby. So what do I do to prepare myself for that? I don't know. And I'm just like feeling all the feels and feeling very selfish too, because I feel so weak. Like, how am I supposed to help, you know? And I would walk away from the hospital room because I didn't want to see them. Like, I didn't want them to see me like that, because it wasn't supposed to be about me. Like, I didn't even want to say anything out loud to him because I was gonna break down, because I'm so weak that I didn't even know what to do. So like, everyone was saying their goodbyes and everyone was saying things, and I was just saying them in my mind, in my head, because I was like, they don't deserve me breaking down when they are the ones that need support. And I don't know how to be like a big, strong person when the people that I love need it the most. It's kind of how I felt when my grandma passed away. Like I felt like I wasn't like strong enough for my mom, and I blamed it on being pregnant. But at the same time, I'm like, was it that, or was it just because I'm a weak ass bitch? Like, I don't know. This is never gonna see the light of day. Like, I just know it. But yeah, no, like I needed to see the light of day because I really need some advice. Like, and I know maybe I should just go to a grief counselor. Like, that's kind of what I want to do for my husband. Like, I want to find him a grief counselor. But shit, like I said, like I know a lot of you are moms. I know a lot of you are older than me, way older. Like I said, I don't mean that in a rude way. I mean it like you'll have seen way more life than I have. So I know you'll have like words and encouragement, and not just words, but like advice that will help me. So that's why I want to put this out there, even though it's embarrassing and vulnerable and personal. But I don't know what else to do, y'all. Like, I'm really feeling very stuck, and all the chaotic and all the bad that I thought, oh, I'm having a bad week, or oh, y'all, this week has been so much. I had no freaking idea what was coming, and I just feel so overwhelmed right now on how to handle life from now on, especially with the man I love being in such an impossible situation, and me being so weak, not knowing how to handle it. So I'm gonna post this. I decided, like, if I look like a dumbass, I'm so sorry. But if, like I said, if y'all have any encouragement, advice, anything, like I'm really not posting this for clickbait or money or oh, feel bad for Philo. Like, no, like, it's really not freaking about me. It's just like I need y'all's help to help them. I'm feeling very like lost and alone. I feel like I don't have a support system. Like, I have people, like I said, that have lost important people in their lives that are trying to guide me through it, but at the same time I feel like it's just impossible. Like, it's just so hard to be the stronger person right now when all I want to do is just crawl into like a leak tall hole, like, and just stay there for a bit. And I can't, because how do you explain to a 9-month-old, hey, your uncle died in the worst way and please chill out? You can't. Or how do you like stop everything, you know? Like, life keeps going. So I thought I would do this instead. I'm very sorry if this was incredibly uncomfortable and awkward and maybe a little unhinged of me to do, but I thought I would give it a try. So thank you if you made it this far. I know this is not my typical content, and I hope it never is. All I want is just some help. Not for me, like I said, just to help them. I know I said a lot of like the derogatory, like, bad things about myself. It's okay. Like, it's just me venting. I do think I'm weak, and I don't need anyone to tell me, I don't feel like you're strong. Like, nah, girl, I'm weak. Like, I'm telling you because it's a fact. But I do have a therapist appointment because I feel like I need to start dealing with these things now before things get too bad later in life. Anyway, this was a great way to waste time while my husband gets home. I love you guys so much, and I know a lot of you care so deeply about me, which warms my heart like a 450-degree oven warms a pizza. I don't know where that came from, but I truly cannot put into words how much y'all mean to me, how much I appreciate it, how much your words, your comments, your encouragement don't go unnoticed, even though maybe I don't reply. And I am warning y'all, like, I might not reply to a lot of these comments because I know they will make me very emotional, but the point is, I want y'all to know how grateful I am every single day for all of y'all. Like, the people that comment on my videos, that watch my videos, that remember little things about me that I mentioned, that worry about Olivia or me. Like, Philo, you're being quiet today, I hope everything's okay. Like, the fact that you'll notice those things just kills me, like, in the best way. And you'll give me advice, and you'll send me encouragement, and you'll pray for my brother when he's deployed, and you'll pray for my grandma when she's sick. And no words, like, I have no words to explain how grateful I am to have so many of you who I would have never met, and who would have never met me if it wasn't for my YouTube channel. I truly will never be able to express how thankful I am, but I really hope you are safe and healthy, and your loved ones are safe and healthy, and that you'll never experience such sadness and pain as I've seen this week. But if you do, that I hope you have a strong support system, and if you ever feel like life is just so unfair and just not enough to keep going, please reach out to me, because I will always be here for y'all, like y'all are for me. So thank you guys for being here and listening to me, and you know, always supporting me in all shapes and forms. And Penny says thank you, and I'm so cutie. But I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys very soon in my next video. And I apologize if I ever seem very self-involved and insensitive about my problems, like, oh, Olivia hasn't slept in 2 days, or oh, I'm feeling unhinged, my contractor fucked up our kitchen cabinets. Girl, Kim, there's people that are dying, girl. Like, no. So I hope y'all know that I mean it with a grain of salt, because I know I'm incredibly lucky, and that there is way worse things in the world, like what has happened this week. So if y'all could pray for my in-laws and my husband and my brother-in-laws, because it's a very impossible, heartbreaking situation, and I know a lot of you do believe in praying and in God, and I don't care what you believe in, just send them light and love and acceptance, and just anything that y'all can, just positivity and anything. Anyway, that's enough of me. I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you guys very soon in my next one.